to Healthy Cooking and Shopping for Life. My name is Stephanie Lewis, and I'm your neighborhood pediatric nurse practitioner. And I'm here with the champion mom, Brenda Parker. Brenda, what are we going to make today?
Well, hello everyone. I'm Brenda Parker at Champion Mom, as Stephanie has mentioned, and we're going to have a fabulous hummus pita vegetable pocket today.
Hummus?
Hummus.
Pita, vegetable, and children?
Absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait to taste this.
Well, you know, every day, especially in the summertime, my kids come in and they're grabbing all kind of stuff, and a lot of stuff that I don't want them to have. So I said, what can I do to make this a fun, healthy meal for them?
Okay.
So, hummus, vegetable, pita pocket, color, protein, flavor, and just an awesome, awesome snack for the kids.
Brenda, what is hummus? I was always confused. What is hummus? Is it like a baked bean?
I wouldn't call it a baked bean, but it's a chickpea. They call it a chickpea, and it actually comes in a can. You can buy it from your local market, and a hummus comes from the chickpea. So what you do is you take the chickpea and it's ground down, and actually your chickpea looks just like this.
Or some country calls it garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans,
Yes.
Absolutely. So if you're not familiar with chickpea, you can say garbanzo beans. And that's if you want to make it from scratch. And sometimes I do, but in most cases, I kind of use, I go the other way and buy some from the market and let them do all the work.
Okay, well, save time, you're a busy mom. So let's get started.
Alrighty, so the first thing you're gonna need to get started is you're gonna need a mixing bowl, because we wanna mix all these wonderful things together to have this fabulous snack. We have olives, you have cucumber, you most definitely have the garbanzo beans or a hummus, but we won't use those. We're gonna use the actual hummus that's already ground down. You have tomatoes, cucumber, and a whole wheat pita bread. That's what's gonna be really important because we want it to stay as healthy as possible.
Well, I am so unfamiliar with whole wheat pita bread, so this is a treat for me.
Absolutely. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna put in our cucumbers. You're gonna have, I would say maybe about a half a cup of cucumber. You're gonna use 2 tablespoons of olives.
Now look like this is sort of roughly chopped. You don't have to really find it.
Right, you wanna keep it, I call it al dente. You want it to be a little firm but edible, not too firm to where that you feel like you crunch, 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 but enough so that they can get through it, because kids like to eat really fast.
And it gives it a good fiber too.
Really great fiber taste. And then we have a whole small tomato. Now, I have a trick to tomatoes, and I want to show you that trick that I have here, Miss Stephanie, and everyone out there. When you use a tomato, a lot of times people are drawn away from the tomato because of the seeds. The best thing to do is to slice the tomato till you get to the part where the seeds are. Then I take a spoon and I dig out the seeds. You want to take the seeds out, because then what it does is it allows your sandwich to not get mushy. A lot of times the liquid from the seeds causes our sandwiches to get mushy. So the kids will shy away from that, and also some of the adults. When you do that, then you're going to have a hollow tomato as such.
And I'm sure you could save the seeds for tomato sauce or tomato.
Absolutely. If you want to make a salsa, you can
Yes.
use it to make a salsa. Or if you want to add in a little moisture, if you find that it's not quite as moist as you like, you take the tomato seed and add it into the sandwich.
Great.
That's what I do.
Great
So
tip.
we're just going to set this to the side because I already have them chopped. And then we're going to add in avocado. You're going to use a half of avocado, freshly sliced and diced like everything else, and everything is going to be kind of chunky. We want it to be kind of chunky because our smoothness of our hummus is what's going to give it that smooth taste.
So it gives it a layer of texture.
Absolutely. And we want to mix it all together. Look at all that beautiful color. Now the cool thing about hummus is we know that hummus is not what we call a fat-friendly meal. But however, because it satisfies that hunger, you don't eat as much. So that's what keeps it healthy. So you have your hummus, you have your avocado, which is your healthy fat. We need that for our brain. Everything should not be fat-free. Some stuff we need a little fat to get us going.
But it's a vegetable fat. It's not a protein. So
Absolutely.
If you're on a, animal-free diet, this is a good healthy.
Or if you're doing weight management, it's a great way to do weight management and to get that satisfaction of fullness. So then what you're gonna do is we have it all mixed together here. We're gonna then move our pita bread here. We're gonna take our pita bread and it comes perforated already. So all you have to do is just pull it apart and carefully open it up. Now, why do I say carefully? Because it's easy to tear. Because remember, this is a whole wheat bread and it's not as heavy as your normal sandwich bread. Now, what I do is I use a spoon to spread. It's easier to manage and I don't have to worry about it falling off of the knife. So you take about a teaspoon of hummus. You put it in your pita pocket, which I've torn a little bit.
Hummus can come in all different flavors.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, a great place to buy it is your local farmer's market. Rialto has a great farmer's market on Wednesdays from 10 to 2 every Wednesday on Palm Avenue. So then you mix your hummus. It's all types, just like you said. You have lemon, you have the Mediterranean, and then you have the original. So once you spread that hummus a little bit, get yourself a nice little thick layer, because remember, this is your meat. Your hummus is your meat, it's your protein, it's your calcium, it is the heart of your pita pocket.
And you can use this instead of using mayonnaise and things like that.
Instead of using mayonnaise, some of the fats that we don't want to eat a lot of, then you can use hummus. And then what you do is you take a scoop of this wonderful vegetables that we just made here and you put it in a pocket, and I've torn our pocket apart. And that's going to happen, but guess what? It's still going to taste fabulous. It all goes down the same. So what I do is I take my spoon and I just gently put it inside the pocket if I want to have a little more, because I love vegetables. So I add a little more vegetables, and the cool thing about this is vegetables are free in calories. So that means if you want to add onion or if you want to add a cilantro for a little festive, fresh taste, you can do that and not add to your calorie intake. And here we have our pita pockets. So now I'm going to make 2 because I'm going to share.
Oh, well, thank you.
How about that?
Much.
I'm going to share with you, and we're going to see if we
can. What is a serving size?
A serving size is a half a pita pocket.
Okay.
So when you get your pita pockets, both of these, it's actually 2 servings. One is 1 serving. So because I'm going to share with you, because I like her a lot.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm going to also make you a pita pocket. I'm going to carefully spread our hummus in. Then you're going to add some of these great vegetables. Now, if you notice the bowl of vegetables, you could probably make about anywhere from 4 to 6 pockets all together. And once again, like I said, you can add in tomato, you can add in onion, you can add in cilantro. Any of your vegetables are free, so you can add those in. So first I put my pita pocket here. So now we've made the pita pocket. That is our vegetable hummus pita pocket. Yum. Will the kids eat it? Absolutely. Why? Color, texture, on the go, fun, fast. That's what they're looking for.
They can make it themselves.
And they can make it themselves. From 5-year-old up, they do no cutting, no slicing and dicing. It's just all about filling the pita pocket. Now, this is my favorite part about having something fun, is I always add a fruit. My favorite for the summer is pineapple. How do you choose a great pineapple? Now, that was my question. What I've learned is you pull one of the leaves from in the middle. If it pops out easily, that means that this pineapple is ripe and ready to consume. Although it's still kind of green, and actually I found the green ones to actually be kind of sweet, a little more sweet than the yellow ones.
Great tip.
So I'll take this pineapple, and I have this cool little item that I use. The first thing you want to do is cut off the tree. I call it the tree. My kids love this part because then I take it and I sit it on the table.
Oh.
So it looks like that.
Nice.
So now when they see that, they go, pineapple! They lose their crazy mind just like I do. But parents, I have this cool little core. Can't have pineapple without the pineapple core. This takes all the muscle work out of coring a pineapple. You simply insert it and you turn. These cool little cores can be found at your local retail store, your Avon dealer, and these really come in handy. It takes all the guesswork out of it, and believe me, once your child has a fresh pineapple, you may not ever be able to buy another canned pineapple again for them.
Well, this is amazing. I've never seen this done before.
So and I normally take the juice and I pour the juice off into a bowl because you can actually drink this juice. No added sugar, so that means that your pineapple juice is really pineapple juice and it's very healthy.
And you can add it to a smoothie.
You can add it to a smoothie. So you pour it all the way down and then look what happens.
Amazing.
Pops right out, already ready to go. So then we take the top off. I'm gonna put that right there because I'm gonna show you what to do with that. There's plenty of meat still in there. Turn it upside down. Take your knife, split it right down the middle, and I tell you, Pineapple Company has nothing on Miss Brenda because she know the business right here. Whoa, and then I add pineapple to the side of the sandwich.
Now that is awesome.
Taste that pineapple. That is absolutely
fun.
Wonderful. Cannot do any better than a fresh pineapple. Now,
It is so juicy, I need a napkin.
parents, let me show you the trick to a fresh pineapple. That's one part of it. But there's still plenty of meat left in this core. So what you have to do is you have to carefully slice your pineapple core. I'm doing everything at once here. And you slice it into strips. Then, this is my favorite knife to use, even though it's a steak knife. It's fabulous for getting the rest of the meat out of the pineapple. And you simply cut the rest of the meat off of the pineapple shell. Depending on how fat your pineapple is, you still have plenty of pineapple. So not only just these, you have actually pineapple shells. So that's what I call getting the rest of the meat off of the pineapple.
And this is like candy.
Yes.
It's so sweet. Nature's candy.
Nature's candy without all the extra sugars and additives that's added to it. So we have our fabulous pita pocket, pita, vegetable, hummus, or hummus, vegetable, pita pockets with a slice of pineapple. Would you like to try?
I sure would. Let me take a taste here.
Absolutely fabulous.
This is great.
It is really, really good. I would bite, but I like to talk. But I'm gonna bite. Now, you taste that crunch, you hear that crunch? That's what makes it fun. Kids can take it on the run, absolutely fabulous.
Now this is a perfect way to reduce calories,
Yes.
fun, safe dish for kids, and you also have your infused water instead of soda. And this is really heart healthy and it gives a lot of energy. This is not going to be a snack that they're going to be high and have energy and then they're going to drop their blood sugar. This blood sugar would sort of ease out. This is grateful.
Yes.
Thank you, Champion Mom.
You're awesome. So, my friend, I'm gonna have you put your pita pocket down because we're gonna have to dap it out for the kids.
Oh, well, you're going to have to show
Ready?
me that.
Kids, remember to dap it out.
Oh, let me try it.
Have a great day.
Oh.
Dap it.
Have a great, and thank you once again for joining us for Healthy Cooking and Shopping for Life.
And you are awesome. You are
It's
welcome.
Healthy snacks, and kids can be in the kitchen.
Absolutely. Dap. Bam.